So maybe you're going to the Eras tour. Maybe you're not. Maybe you weren't able to get tickets and you're trying to drown your sorrows by throwing your own Taylor Swift themed party at home. Maybe it's for a birthday, maybe it's for Halloween. There's a vast amount of reasons why you might want to dress like your favourite Taylor Swift era, and today we're going to go through 10 eras with some iconic looks and ideas for each of those eras. But you already know that because you've already read the title. So let's jump right in. We're going to go in with era number 1, which is Taylor Swift. So this is Taylor Swift's first album, was released back in 2006 and spent a huge 24 weeks at number 1 of the country album charts. Dress-wise, we're thinking country. We're thinking boho summer dresses, ringlet curls, and of course, we're thinking cowboy boots. Now the look I've got for you today is this yellow dress. It is a stunning dress. Now there's 2 ways you can dress like Taylor Swift. You can either go costumey or you can even go like an outfit. And what I mean by that is you can dress exactly like Taylor Swift. Perfect for things like the Eras tour or Halloween. And the second way is just to kind of replicate her style, where if you wore that outfit at the tour, people go, oh, Taylor Swift. But if you wore it in everyday life, no one would think it's a costume. No one would think you're trying to dress up as anyone. This dress is a perfect example of how you can kind of replicate the style without being too costumey. Because a dress like this you can wear every day. You can go to the shops like it, go to some bars like it, go to the clubs wearing this, and no one's going to be like, oh, you're trying to dress like Taylor Swift. But all of a sudden, you put some cowboy boots with it, you go to the Taylor Swift tour, and everyone's like, Taylor Swift era number 1, there you are. So it's a stunning dress, and you're going to get your use out of this one, so I think it's a solid choice. Especially, like I said, you pair it with some cowboy boots. Now I've got these cowboy boots for you, great option, rhinestone cowboy boots, and hey, everything I'm going to mention is going to be linked below, so you don't have to worry about shopping around. I'm looking at all these on Amazon, so feel free to bring up your Amazon and just punch them in. But I'll leave all those links in the description. I've also done a full article on this, so you can check that out and just click around. There's also going to be some trivia bits in that article, so a good read for any Swifter. Going in with number 2, we're talking Fearless, Taylor's version of Course. This is Taylor Swift's second studio album, originally released in 2008 and again in 2021 with Taylor's version. We've still got that country in there, but fashion-wise, this is when we start seeing some more of that kind of glitz and glamour and that Hollywood, that old Hollywood chic, thinking like 1920s Hollywood. But you could also go the country. I'd recommend if you're going country, you might as well go full country. You might as well just go full Era 1 Taylor Swift. And if you're going for Fearless, I'd recommend sticking with that kind of 1920s gold, tassels, thriller, fringing, that kind of vibe. I think the most iconic look to go for at this time is going to be this here, this Taylor Swift outfit. And I found it, you're going to struggle finding a perfect replica of that, but I found a pretty good one here. Check this out. This is the sequined gold fringe dress. I think that would look perfect. I think it's a perfect dress. And hey, you want to match that with the perfect boots? Check out these. Gold embroidered cowboy boots. Have you ever seen anything more Taylor Swift than these boots? Those boots with that fringe tassely gold dress, that is Fearless all over. You cannot deny that. That is a stunning look right there. That is a piece of art. And once again, it's a 2-item look. So it's not you don't have to get too crafty. There's not too much you have going on. If you want to get crafty, hey, recommendations, pick yourself up a glue gun, a glue spray, rhinestones and glitter, and just sparkle up your own outfit. If the cowboy boots are too expensive for you or you don't think you're going to get your wear out of them, just grab some cheap little boots, rhinestone the hell out of them, and it's going to look amazing. It's going to look great, and you're going to put it's not going to look spot on Taylor Swiftified, but you're going to have fun doing it. It'll look great. You're going to get, especially if you're going to the tour, just putting that time into doing it, it's going to be like a fun little crafting day for you. So I highly recommend that. But so far with the first look and this look, they're super simple to achieve. It's a 2-item look, a dress and some boots. Put them together, you got Taylor Swift. You got a Taylor Swift sandwich right there. Now we're going to go into Era 3, which is Speak Now, and the most anticipated era at this time. The one people are speaking about the most at this time. Because why? Because she's re-releasing it, and it's not long now. I don't know when you're watching this video, but for me recording it, we're talking like 2 weeks. Speak Now is going to be out. So it's all people are speaking about. Ironic. Speak Now. It's all people are speaking about. But before we get to the outfits, and there are some good ones to choose from, and it's an easy era to dress as, I want to talk about this Taylor Swift Speak Now party pack. If you are a Swiftie, and I'm guessing you are, because we're like 2, 3, 4 minutes into the video right now, and you're still watching, and the fact that you clicked in the first place tells me that you are a Swifter. Well, I've put together this here Taylor Swift Speak Now party pack in lieu of the release of Speak Now. It includes everything you need to throw a Speak Now listening party. We're talking printable decorations. We're talking games. We've got my version of Where's Wallet, which is Find Taylor, where you've got to identify which one is Taylor. You've got word scrambles and anagrams. You've got Finish the Lyric. You've also got word searches, so there's plenty of games to keep you busy there. You've also got a 4-round quiz, plus a bonus question, plus a picture round. So I've got my full Ultimate Taylor Swift quiz in there. Did I mention printable decorations? Yes, I did, but I didn't mention what you get in there. We're talking bunting, we're talking face masks, we're talking food and drink toppers and garnishes, which, hey, gets me on to the next thing. You've also got cocktail recipes in there. Taylor Swift, Speak Now themed cocktail recipes, all purple or shimmering, and you've even got some non-alcoholic drinks, so it is packed full. It is your full Taylor Swift bundle. Originally, I had it at £13. If you know why, you know why. But in lieu of the release of Speak Now Taylor Swift, and as a big kind of you to the big corporations selling expensive purple decorations and party packs, I've decided to sell it for less than a £5 until Speak Now. So do check that out. It's on my official website, Smart Blend, which is linked below, along with this article and a bunch more Taylor Swift stuff. It's also on Etsy if you're an Etsy shopper, if you prefer Etsy. I'll link that below. Anyway, moving on, self-promotion done with. Speak Now outfits. It's simple, purple dresses. That's what you're going with. My favourite option that I've come across is this purple maxi dress. It's a little bit more on the expensive side, but once again, it's great quality and you're going to be able to get your use out of it going further. But if that's not your style, but you still want something for the Speak Now era, especially in lieu of the Speak Now release, then you've got options like this. They're a lot more affordable, they're a lot more cheaper, and they're going to be great for just like one night. You can even pick up some purple rhinestones and bedazzle it yourself. Shoe-wise, we're moving away from cowboy boots now. We're moving more into the pop eras of Taylor Swift. So just go with something comfortable like some purple ballet flats or some pumps is going to work perfectly. Moving on to era number 4, red, Taylor's version. So for this era, we're thinking cozy autumnal vibes. But the most iconic look that I think everyone's going to want to replicate the most is going to be this right here. I think it's what we all think of when we think red, right? And now to get this, I've put some links together to get to find an authentic way of putting it together that doesn't look too cheesy and that looks more legit. For example, the iconic tee, there are plenty you can pick up online, just punch in, they're not got a lot going on at the moment, t-shirt and something will come up, but I like this one because it's got the faded black look, so it's looks a lot more authentic, than the other ones that are just too bold. With the shorts, you're just going to go with some pleather shorts like this, pleather black shorts, a nice fedora on top. You got the Love Heart glasses, but we've gone with the more vintage sunglasses, so they come up a little bit more. Once again, we're putting this look together, making it look more authentic. And the shoes, you want to, dress from the top to the bottom. You don't want to miss out the shoes. Just pick yourself up some red sneaks and you'll be good to go. Era number 5, it's 1989. Now this is when we go pretty much full popper. Costume wise, we're talking crop tops, high waist skirts, and of course, sparkles. The iconic look that I'm going to recreate is this one right here. I think it's a beautiful look and it sums up 1989 fully, truly, and just to perfection. So to do this, you want the sparkly jacket. This is the one I find. Works perfect. The skirt, you're just going to get yourself up. I like this pastel blue skirt. Something similar to that. And hey, the great thing about this look is you've probably got everything you need to put it together to some degree. It's probably just the jacket that you need to get right. That's the one thing that most people don't have. You might not have this skirt, but you've probably got something similar. It's the same with a top. You want just a crop black top. You've got something you can put together. So if you're definitely putting an area together on a budget, I think this is the one to go for. Once again, get any jacket and bejazzle it yourself. You can do that. It'll be a fun little project. Era number 6, Reputation. This is when we go into something a little bit more grungy, a little bit more of some sass here. It's fully pop, but fashion-wise, we're talking a little bit something more, edgy. So you're looking for things that are kind of sheer, you're looking for leather or pleather, you're looking for blacks, you're looking for maybe even some meshes. The outfit I put together here for you is first this bodysuit. Look at that. Amazing. Oh my god. I have seen more of a Reputation bodysuit than that. We got the mesh, we got the sass, we got the little bejazzlements on there. Skirt wise, just your basic pleather short skirt. And check out these tights that I've got. These tights, they've got snakes on them. Actual snake. Have you ever seen something more Reputation than tights with snakes on them? Oh, it is something. And boots wise, we're just going with the over the knee pleather boots. So all together, you put the outfit, crush it up. Once again, it's not costumey, you're not dressing as Taylor Swift, but you're going with the era, and it would just look amazing. With the way those boots would come up on those tights, you would just have that little snake popping out the top, which is going to be absolutely stunning. The skirt and the bodysuit on that it's going to look great, but you can really have fun with that one because you don't need to be too much trying to replicate like a certain image. It's got such a iconic fit that you can just take those elements and put them together however you want. So I think that's by far my favourite look of the list. No offence to the next ones we're going to go through, and my favourite era to dress. For era number 7, we've got Lover. Now we're talking total contrast to Reputation. Reputation was dark tones, leather, and like harshness and grunge. Lover is going to be more soft pastels and just a little bit more, well, just a little bit more softer. So the outfit I put together, we're going with this kind of vibe, and it's going to be this dress here, this little baby pink dress with some little extra bits. Pastel hair, right? Take these chalk bits, put those through your hair. You can have this pastely look to your hair, and then once again get crafted with some like love art gems that you can just stick around either on your outfit or on your face. Era 8 and 9 we're going to put together. So we got Folklore and we got Evermore. Now we're putting these together because they're very similar. These are back-to-back albums and they're like sister albums, right? So we're going to throw those together. Outfit-wise, you do have quite a lot to go for. I'm going to stick with 3 different options that you can do. Number 1, comfy cozy. You've got the cardigan look. That's it. Throw whatever pants, any shoes you want on, as long as you've got the correct cardigan with like little stars on it, it's going to look fantastic. Look number 2, we're going with that more of that hippie flower power look. The same one that she wore for the Grammys. That exact same dress is here. It's not too expensive, so you can definitely pick that up. And once again, just throw in some like yellow shoes or something more bright and vibrant. Maybe even like a little floral headband, and you've got that. It's a lot more of like a 70s kind of hippie look. And then the last look, we're going with that kind of cottage fairy tale like vibe. So I found the best way to go about this is to pick up a Renaissance type dress, but you want to be careful because it can quickly go from cottage fairy tale to Anne Boleyn in a blink of an eye. So if you get in the Renaissance type dress, you want to be thoughtful and mindful about the way you accessorize it. So the perfect options that I found would be this here Renaissance dress, but pairing that with these cowboy boots, these kind of floral sunflower cowboy boots. So it doesn't look too Renaissance. You don't look like, you're time machining back. It looks more, it looks more fairy. It looks more children of the forest. And last but very not least, we've got era number 10, which is Midnights. Okay, now I've not too long ago done a video on the Midnights vinyl where I rated every single song. So, hey, check that out if you're a big Midnights fan. Get my opinion on it. Dress-wise, we're going to go with darker tones. Stick with the purples and the blacks and the blues, but more darker, a little bit of frilliness. This is the kind of outfits we're going for. And I found 3 good options for you. You've got this sheer bejazzly look here. Looks like stars. Looks like midnight. It's going to work perfectly. Second option, lavender haze. We've got this 1920s kind of flapper girl purple outfit, which I've never seen anything more perfect for lavender haze. That with some little like thin purple heels would work perfectly. And then finally, it's that coat. It's that big purple coat. It's hard to find a good one. So I've got a few options I've put below. But the beauty of the coat is it sums up midnight perfectly. So it doesn't matter what you're wearing. You throw that purple coat on, it's, hey, Midnight's era. So if you want just like one investment piece, go with the coat. And there we go. That is all 10 eras. Like I said, all the links are in the description, but also I've put an article together with all of this information on. So if I was a bit too much and you couldn't understand anything, do check out the article and you can just scroll through. And that way all the links are on there and you can just keep going back to it. So check out the article. Don't forget that Speak Now party pack that I've put together. It's perfect for the release of Speak Now, and I don't have to sell it to you. If you're a Swifter, you know, and if you're not a Swifter, you don't know. So links in the description for that, and I've got a bunch of other Taylor Swift videos on this channel as well as on the website. So check it all out. Just have a good read through the description. You're going to find some wonderful resources. Until the next video, goodbye.